Okay. The first question is, when and how did we meet? And you
All
want to
right.
answer that one first? You want me to?
I'm more than happy to. So I first off, starting off my channel, I decided, hey, I'm not going to grow unless I put myself out there. So I decided to make an Instagram account and a Google Plus account, and I signed up. I joined a few communities. I put myself out there, and I waited. And harrykue, I noticed him. He was great. I liked what he put out there, and I decided, hey, why not reach out? And actually, he reached out to me, if I remember correctly. He
Yeah.
reached out to me. Yeah. So I like what you did. I did notice you, and you reached out to me saying, "Hey, man, I like what you're doing. Can we collaborate?" I'm like, "Yes." So I reached out back to you. I replied, and we were going to do PUBG. Isn't that right? We were going to do PUBG together. But we met on Google Plus, and now it's your story.
Yeah. Even though the video that we were doing together, it kind of got corrupted, but it's whatever. But the way how I even wanted to just reach out to him is because I was looking for somebody to partner with too. And I was going through Google Plus and I was like, all right, most of these people, they're like speaking other different like languages. It was like the actual club on Google to actually meet other people that are trying to collaborate. It's either everybody was on PlayStation, PC. I even reached out to a couple people on PC, like for like something like Fortnite or something like that. Something that's cross-platform. And they never hit me back, so I was like, all right, whatever. And he was like the only person I seen that was actually playing Xbox. So I was like, you know what? Maybe this might work. And sure enough, like I sent him a message, and then like 2 days pass, and then he sends a message. So I respond within like 2 hours, and then like the next day, he respond that he was gonna add me. So I was like, all right, cool. And then I went on YouTube trying to find other people, and boom, out of nowhere is when I found him, and it was cool.
I enjoyed it. I personally, before we go to the next question, I really liked the growth. I like the growth we can use like for each other. I mean, I can boost your channel up, and you can boost my channel up, and it's great. And I don't think I'd be here without harrykue. See on YouTube. All right, Harry. Even though I've known you for what, a month now, what is our best and our scariest moment together?
The best moment is like when we first started to actually like play, because the first thing that we did, we actually played PUBG. The first match that we got into, he recorded immediately, didn't even hesitate. He's like, you know what? I don't even want to get to know you. I just want to record, and it was cool. And the thing about it, it wasn't something that was just like, okay, yeah, he did that, and then went to like other people and just been like, you know what? I'm just keep testing the water, try to go meet other people, try to do something else. Nah, the next day we played again, and of course, we've only known each other for 2 weeks, so of course the scariest moment would have to be when we were playing a game, which was one time it was like the first day when we were recording too. I flipped the car over, it kept rolling and rolling down the hill.
Oh my goodness gracious.
They were just throwing grenades left and right. They were like just throwing it like the movie Elf when he started throwing the snowballs. Just like that. They just kept throwing grenades like that.
That's exactly what it was
I
like.
get blown up. I flew so far that it didn't even let him revive me. And then like he went to shoot them, and they just kept chucking grenades at him. They had so many grenades. It was just ridiculous.
Man, that was scary. That was definitely scary.
All right, so was that the scariest moment for you too, or you have another one?
I think so. I'm gonna start off with the best. I think the best moment was actually so the PUBG match when we first started to get like playing and know each other. That was great, but I think just spending time off the videos and just getting time to know you on just playing games by each other. I think that was great. Just so like I could build my trust with you. Just getting to know who you are, and you're really easy to talk to and make jokes with. And I think that makes for not only great videos, but just a great, I don't know, a great sense, talking to
a great
each
new
other.
perspective.
Yeah. And I think the scariest moment, I think starting school. knowing that I'm not going to be able to, talk to you and make videos at the same time as the schedules that I was used to do, because I'm more busy during the week, so I might just need to upload it on the weekends. But also giving you my email so we could do this video together.
All right. Basically, what he's talking about is what this is on is Google Hangouts. I don't know what's gonna be popping up for you guys. I don't know what you guys are gonna be able to see, but I tried to just type in his name because that's all I knew, and then it didn't work. And I was like, I gotta ask him for his email, and that's kind of sketchy coming from somebody that you've never met in real life. He lives all the way across the world, like not the world, the state from me. Because I live in California.
I live in Virginia. I'm on the East Coast.
And it just, even making this video right now is kind of hard for both of us because I have to go by his time because I'm 3 hours before him.
Oh shoot! Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's pitch black outside right now.
Yeah.
Back. I don't live in complete darkness.
Yeah. Right now he just looks like Batman, but it's fine. It's fine. What our first video ever, like our first ever video that we put onto YouTube.
Dang!
What is up, YouTube? I'm the Happy Hamburger, and today I'm just going to be admiring this rock. You know, that's just all this video is going to be about. You know, just you shut your iPads, shut your computer screens, whatever you're doing. Just stop watching this video, go outside, find the nearest rock, and just look at it. But today, guys, I'm just going to be showing you one more video before I'm actually going to start posting series, and that leads on to my topic very well. And I'm already dead. Wow. I want to know what you guys think are some pretty cool games that could be in a series. I'm not really good at picking out games like that, and I think it's really cool to know what other people might want to watch and what other people like to play and like to see other people play. And I am really willing to put my best effort forward into trying to buy these games, whether it's on the PC or the Xbox. I do not have a PS4 yet. I told you in the last video I am saving up for one, and that's gonna hopefully not set me back at all, but I know it probably will a little bit. It's just anything you guys can see in my videos that you wish you had improvement on, or you wish I put some more effort into, I'd be glad to hear it. Whatever it is, I'd just like to hear or see what you guys think should be better in the videos, because Jesus, I'm on a die streak. I'm not on a kill streak anymore. I'd really like to know what you guys think about the videos, and just feel free to tell me whatever you think needs improvement. And that's really all I can think about covering right now. And so I know this video's got to be a lot longer, but there's really nothing else to talk about unless you just want to sit here and admire some more rocks. Ooh, you know what? I think we should do that. No? Oh, guys, this is really all I can cover for this video so far. And are you not dead? Anyways, that's all I can think about right now. If you can think about anything and just tell me while I'm making this video, that would be great, but that's not going to happen. So, remember to keep your buns in your pants and game on.
Do you think YouTube is a good place for you?
Yeah. I honestly really like YouTube. YouTube is something that, I don't know, the first time I was introduced to YouTube was around 3rd grade. I didn't have access to the internet, didn't have a phone, didn't have a computer. I was able to use until I went to my friend's house, and he showed me this cool thing called YouTube, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. And he showed me these gaming videos, and to make a long story short, I liked it. I thought it was cool. I decided to invest my time into learning how to do it, and here I am doing this with a different channel from the first video that I've ever made. And I can't say it's been a long, bumpy road, but it's definitely been a bumpy road. Getting to here and just learning what I like and don't like. But yeah, this is something I enjoy. And I'm definitely going to pursue in a long future from now. So, what about you? Do you think YouTube's a good place for you?
For me, of course, like after 7 years of me not even hitting 100 subs yet, and it's totally fine. I'm not just gonna sit there and be like, well, I should have. Nah, it just matters how it is. I don't post that videos that much, which that's a bad thing because people when they want to subscribe to someone, they want videos to come out like either like every day, every week, or something like that. Like there's a lot of YouTubers that don't post a lot and have a lot of subscribers, but that's because they have talents that they do that just entertain everybody. But other than all that, like I'm saying, I think it's been fun. So I think it is a good place for me because I enjoy actually posting videos. Of course, editing is such a hassle when you try to get something that was an hour long or something like that and then try to condense it into like a 30-minute to 40-minute video. It does take a long time, but it's still fun. It doesn't take out how fun it was just because of how hard it is, which still makes it a good place for me. All right.
I'm guessing you're going to make an edit here because I got to yawn. Hold on.
Just put a dolphin noise. All right. So go ahead and ask the next question.
I was clenching my jaw that whole time. I didn't want to yawn while you were talking.
I didn't know. Is that boring?
No. It's just getting late. My questions out here for you. Question 5. What is your favorite song and your favorite artist? Sorry for the voice crack.
What is your dream job?
My dream job. If YouTube doesn't work out, and I'm not planning to be like some 2 million subscriber YouTuber, I love music. I think I might pursue something in the music industry or engineering. I currently take engineering at school, and I'm enjoying it a lot. And I think electronic engineering, something like that, something along those lines. What about you?
Okay, the thing is, you basically just said the same things that I would, because I'm really good with wiring and stuff like that. So I think engineering would be great for me, like electrical engineering. And of course, even on my YouTube, like I actually have some like songs that I've made. Not, of course, not vocal songs, but it's like some instrumentals that I even made. So I think music is something that I want to do too. But other than that, other than those two, I really do like basketball, and I would like to pursue something like with that. Say even if it's Euro League, D League, NBA, stuff like that. That's something I would like want to do. Like ever since I was like 8, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do the NBA. Of course, when you're 8, you have bigger dreams, and when you actually get older,
those dreams get crushed and grossed and whatever by growing up. I don't want. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a kid.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be old man.
Oh, hey, my question for you. What is your dream house?
Dream house. All right. Of course, people would be like, "Oh yeah, mansion and stuff like that." No, I don't even want a mansion. Like I would say, a regular. Okay, of course, some people would be like, "It's not a regular house. It's like a 2-story house, like a regular 2-story house. Just paint like the walls white. Of course, not all white walls, because then it would be looking like an insane asylum. But it's basically how someone in my family has it. Like their house is basically how I would want it, like just like the same exact way. Of course, in the backyard, I would actually want a basketball court. Of course, other people would want like a pool, something like that. I don't care too much about a pool. I'd rather want a basketball court. That's something I like. That's something I'd rather do. That's about it. Just like a 2-story house, at least like 4 bedrooms. I know that's probably excessive for a lot of people. Usually people would be like, "Oh yeah, I just want a 3-bedroom or 2-bedroom." But I would say 4-bedroom just in case like I had kids, and then like one for a guest room.
All right.
And I wouldn't say I don't care about like the bathrooms and stuff like that. It's just like, okay, you just put a bathroom. I don't care if there's like one or two, just one downstairs, one upstairs. It's fine. It's how it is. All right. So now, what about you?
Again, going with the country boy thing. It's not like something that I choose. It's just something that I like. I don't want a big house, not at all. Like a simple one-story home. Of course, at least 2 bathrooms and, like you said, 4 bedrooms. Because I hope to have kids. I can't, say that I am now, but something with a good patch of land, maybe 5 to 10 acres. That's maybe even more than that if I'm lucky. Now farming, I don't think so. But just something to, have open land, do whatever, dirt bike, have fun, play with whoever, maybe kids.
So you want kind of like a modernized farm where but without the farming. Like you kind of want like the house, have some land, but you actually want like your technology.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I want seclusion. That's all.
Mhm.
I don't like where I'm at now. I kind of like that. I mean, that's kind of what we got going on here. Out here in the Kernel house. But I enjoy it. I could definitely enjoy that and live like that. So the question number 8.
All right, question number 8. Dream car.
Oh man. Dream car. Probably a Raptor. Just a nice truck. Yeah. That or like a single cab old Ford. I could see myself in one of those.
So you want like a pickup truck?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
What about
that's
you?
good.
What's your dream car?
All right, so I'm true American when it comes to this, but I would say my dream car would have to be a muscle car, but it's not just like, all right, yeah, you know what? Say a 2018 or whatever year it would be that I get it, like Camaro or something like that. No, I actually I would want a 96 Camaro, that specific year.
What is your favorite video game of all time? Of all time, what's your favorite video game? Just one.
This one is hard. Of course, there's a lot of series that I liked. We would say Call of Duty, like the old ones, like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1. Like those were fun series.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
there's like Halo. Like almost everybody likes Halo. Of course, Sony people, they'd be like Halo because they don't have it. But we'd be the same thing with God of War and Uncharted.
Man, we're so bad. Don't even get me started on that.
But I would say my favorite game would have to be Red Dead Revolver, not the new one like the Redemption. I would say Revolver, the original one that was on PS2. That one is really what made me into like games that were Wild Wild West. Like that shit is really fun to me because of that. I don't really like Wild Wild West movies, but Red Dead Revolver is what made me like the video games.
When I was about 5, I think 5, my brother got the PlayStation 2. And I remember it was a Ratchet and Clank theme case. And we had the little plug-in controllers, it's got the coiled up wire going into the PlayStation 2. And I did like Ratchet and Clank, but I think my favorite video game from that would have to be I don't even think it'd be from that. I think, all right, so after that we got an Xbox 360. And I know you said everybody likes Halo, but Halo 3 was where it was at for me, man. I played that for hours and hours on end. And of course I was the Arbiter because nobody likes the Arbiter.
Yeah, Halo 3 was my favorite Halo. That's the only reason why I play Halo is because of Halo 3.
It's beautiful. Beautiful game. Well, all right. What is your favorite childhood memory?
All right. So, of course, I made all these questions, but this is still hard for me. So you guys got to bear in with me. Favorite childhood memory would have to be when I got my Xbox 360. Of course, that's what any gamer would say. But for me, it wasn't just, okay, yeah, I got a new game system. The reason why it was way better. Because it was something that I was asking for like years. And then the way how it got presented was through like Christmas, but um it was just I remember my dad, he made me and my brother like a little fort in our room. We didn't know why he did that. He made the fort there, and then boom, the next day was Christmas, and then we started opening up the presents. We got the Xbox. And the games, for a 12-year-old, these are not games that you want to get a 12-year-old. It was GTA 4 and Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed's okay, I would say that, but not GTA. You don't want to get like a little kid GTA. And I remember my mom, she got mad at my dad for that, and she actually hid GTA for like a long time, and I remember finding it.
That's lovely. That's actually lovely. So that's your favorite childhood memory, getting your Xbox 360?
The Xbox 360 was my favorite childhood memory. So it is up to
right.
you now to fulfill your childhood memory.
Oh, my favorite childhood memory.
Yeah, because you got to remember your memory.
All right. I remember for Christmas, I asked my dad. I really wanted this stereo set, with speakers, and then it's got the main component. It's like a 3-piece set, and I just thought it was the coolest thing. And this was like back when like Thrift Shop by Macklemore was popular.
Mm-hmm.
And so I remember that song playing when I was talking to him, and I was like, "Dad, listen, man, I really want this." And I was wonder if you could put a word in for Santa like for me. And he was like, "Yeah, sure." And I remember on Christmas Day, they're still up there. I wonder if I can show you. They're still there.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, they're still in my room, and they serve a great purpose for me. But I just remember getting those, and I was just so excited, man. I just started like, all right, where's the battery? Where's the screw? How do I make this? How do I put it together? And yeah, I think that has to be one of my favorite memories.
If you could have just one superpower, just one, you can't be like, all right, I want Wolverines or something like that. Only one, only one. What superpower would it be that you choose?
Hit me with the hard ones. I think just being able to fly. I wouldn't want mind control or telepathy. I mean, that's the same thing. I don't know. Or reading people's minds or any of that stuff or teleportation. I just want to fly. I think that'd be super cool just to be able to fly around and like do whatever. What about you? What would be your just one superpower?
For me, I think the one superpower that I would want is probably would be teleportation, because there's so many things that you can do. Say, if you didn't want to be a hero, you just go into a bank, just teleport in, teleport out, just done, and it's just boom. You already have money like that. Who's gonna catch you? There's only two footprints right there, and it's probably from shoes.
Mm-hmm.
You could teleport to a bank in like New York, and then you're in like California the whole entire time. What are they gonna say? Oh yeah, he teleported. Nah, nobody's gonna know that you teleported as long as you're not retarded and tell people you could teleport.
So superpower would be more against society than helping society.
I was just saying, just for then.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be like, yeah, I'm the true criminal, but
All right, yeah, I see. All
or
right.
even if you want to help, what you can do is I'm not sure if you've watched any of the X-Men movies.
No.
Really? Okay. Well, there's a character in there named Nightcrawler. What he does, he just teleports and he knows how to fight. So he just teleports to one area, hits them, teleports behind them, hits them, and stuff like that. Like, you just do that. Just be Nightcrawler in real life. It's perfect.
That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Teleportation's a cool one too.
Mm-hmm. And say, even if you say the thing about the flying, like, you could just keep teleporting through the air, and then it's basically the same effect as flying. Think of Daredevil, like how he just like falls straight down and he gets the adrenaline rush, and then he just gets this like thing, and then just swings like Spider-Man. You could just do that with teleportation. Just boom, just gone.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So awesome. All right. So my question for you is: do you prefer iPhone or Android, or Samsung, or Android / Samsung?
Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna have to go with Samsung only because there's more stuff you could do with the Android, Samsung than iPhone. iPhone, of course, there's like one made each year. With Androids, there's a lot made each year, but Samsungs, I think the Galaxies are made once a year. I don't know about all the other Samsungs, but it's like when you look at like the Galaxy 9 and then you look at like an iPhone X, to me it just looks the Samsung Galaxy 9 looks a lot better. I don't know about the cameras because of course I've never taken a photo with one. I've only seen photos online, and you can make any camera look good. You would have to just get both phones, take a picture at the same thing, same angle, just for it to be the same, so you can make a comparison. Other than that, you can't really tell. But for me, I'm gonna have to go with the Samsung.
All right, that's a solid choice. For me, now personally, I've like used very little of Samsung, but I've used iPhone a lot of my life, at least that I've had a phone. And I mean, I just have to choose iPhone because I'm so familiar with it. But I do get what you're saying with, how, I mean, it's user friendly, but it's so unreliable. It's glitchy. I mean, they designed the battery to fail after about 2 years, 2.5 years to 3 years. So you have to buy a new one. I mean, that's how they make their money.
I mean, and then I'm gonna just throw in one thing.
Yeah.
One thing that I really don't like about the iPhone though is once a new one comes out, they make the old one slower. I don't like that.
Nah, it sucks. It
Of
really
course,
does.
that happens
I
with
got the 1X.
happens with everything.
I got the 1X, and this thing, I mean, it's big, but I wish I had a smaller phone. And I mean, this thing is slow. I mean, it is so slow. I mean, it's unbelievably slow. But yeah, I get your point.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but that happens with both things, so it's not something where, oh yeah, I'm gonna just do this because of this one. Nah, it happens to both. It's just what phone companies do.
Mhm.
All right. So the next question is, what is your favorite movie character?
My favorite movie character, Morgan Freeman. I don't know. Leonardo DiCaprio is pretty good. I really enjoyed his movie The Revenant. That was great.
Damn
That
you!
was really good. What, you were gonna say that?
You'll find out in like it's movie character, so you have to pick a character. Soon it's gonna get to the where we actually say what your favorite
Actor?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gonna have one of
my
those
bad.
questions.
Right, my bad.
Don't worry.
Favorite movie character? Yeah, Thanos, definitely. Just a giant walking purple nutsack.
All right.
Final
For me,
answer.
I think my favorite movie character would have to be Tony Stark's persona. Like when you think of like Tony Stark, like he's an asshole, which is
Oh yeah.
that's my favorite thing about him.
That he's witty, but he's an ass about it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite sports team? Oh, what's your favorite sport and team? Sorry.
My favorite sport is basketball, and my favorite team is the Lakers. Ever since I was little, I always was like, all right, I need to go for every city from where I'm born at. So of course, like the LA Rams, LA Dodgers, the LA Lakers, everything LA, that's gonna be my team. I just stick to home team.
All right.
And so I feel that for me is the best thing. Of course, I don't watch that much football. I know I don't watch soccer that much. I see it every once in a while. But of course, for me, of course, my team is going to be the LA Galaxy. And baseball, I don't really watch it. I don't even know any of the players. I don't even know if Magic Johnson owns the Dodgers anymore. I just don't know. But that's the team that I'd root for.
All right.
So what about you?
So I love football. I've played it ever since I remember, and it's like my favorite sport. And my favorite team, if we're talking NFL level, or we talking college level, or just
Anything.
at all.
Favorite team.
All right, so my favorite team would have to be probably the UVA Cavaliers, just because my parents went there, and I also would like to go there. It's a great school, and I like their football. But yeah, football definitely.
Yeah, let's try to get him about 4,000 subscribers. Let's get him a cash flow so he could actually pay for college. Let's do it. Your favorite actor?
All right, now we're here at the favorite actor. Who is it that plays Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Dave Bautista.
Thank you. I was going to search that up and everything. He'd have to be it. He's pretty cool.
For me, my favorite actor would have to be Leonardo DiCaprio. Of course, a lot of people be like, "Oh yeah, this is so generic." Now he played in a lot of movies, and I know a lot of movies that most people don't even know about that he actually did great in. I forgot the name of the movie, but there was one where he kept putting a fake name on everything, and that movie was just amazing. It was kind of funny at some moments, but it was just really entertaining throughout the whole thing.
All right, so what new games are you looking forward to coming up this year?
One game that I'm looking forward to is probably just Red Dead Redemption 2, because I played so much of the first one and Revolver, just number 2. It's just, hopefully it's just amazing or more amazing. All we could do is find out. All right, so how about you?
For me, you already know, your boy looking for Fallout 76, man. I just cannot wait for that. Cannot wait for it to come out. November 14th is when I'm going to have my kids now.
All right. So let's get to the next one. The next one is, what is one game that you always wanted to play but never got to?
Ooh. So I would say Ark Survival, but coincidentally just finished downloading. Ark Survival would be one game that I haven't gotten around to playing yet. But like while I was saying that, it said hold to launch, game just finished downloading. So I was like, are you serious? But one game I think that I'd really like to play, but I don't think I'm going to get around to it, is No Man's Sky. It's a really cool game. It's been out for a while, but it just came out on Xbox. But again, No Man's Sky, I don't think it's a game.
Flopped badly. Which it flopped badly when it at launch.
All right, so my question for you.
One game that I've not played but want to play would have to be it's a pretty old game now. But I don't remember what it's called, but it was about you create like this little thing of and you gotta make it breed and stuff like that, and you gotta attack other things that are just, it's weird. I think it's called, yes.
Spore?
Spore.
Oh man, such a great game.
I've never played.
You know what? We should make a video with that. We should make a video together on that.
That'd be dope.
Great
So
game.
guys, just wait about a year until I get a gaming PC, and then we'll just just
And
Spore.
the first game we're gonna play, no, it's not gonna be the latest thing. No, it's gonna go back to like 2009, and we're gonna play Spore.
2009. Yeah. Spore, it looks super fun, but I've never.
And it's multiplayer. It is multiplayer now. Yeah.
Yep, y'all about to see some gameplay on that. Maybe even a whole series. We'll see what happens.
So, if you could describe yourself in just one word, what would you describe yourself as?
The people that know me call me asshole, so that's about it.
Oh shoot! Okay. Oh my gosh! I don't think you are, guys. He's not an asshole. Don't worry.
Yeah, this is all an act. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's right. Thanos is real.
I'm trying to get all the credit card information. Just go ahead and send it through.
But now you got my email, man. I mean, I'm.
Yeah. So, what about yourself?
I don't know. Dumb. I'm pretty dumb at sometimes. I mean,
This basic 14-year-old.
dull.
15. My bad. 15. It's
That's
a very
okay.
number.
I'm pretty hard-headed at
Educated.
times.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just dull. I'd say dull.
All right. What is one goal for 2019?
A better YouTube channel. What about you?
One goal for 2019 for me would have to be getting either a good paying job or just a job. Of course, like right now, YouTube is a job, even though it's not paying me because it's an asshole with the monetizations. Of course, I'm gonna bleep that out with like something. But it's just I don't like how the new monetization works. Nobody does, but YouTube does what it wants because it wants more money. But one goal for me would at least get to the 1,000 subscriber mark so I can get paid for making videos for you guys. Because honestly, that would make it better for me, I guess, because it would give me more resources to give you guys stuff. Say if I don't get a real job, like working in a store or something like that, I could at least make videos and get paid for you guys' feedback without you guys having to spend anything.
That's fair. That's
Mhm.
really fair. So, on to the next question. What is the scariest game that you've ever played?
Fear, the first one. I played 2 and 3. I wasn't that scared, but Fear, the first one, that one just scared the shit out of me.
Oh man, I think Resident Evil 7. No, that's a scary one, but I don't think it's the scariest. I think Emily Wants to Play, just because it is such a jump scary game. Next question.
What is the best story in a game you've played?
Story, like game story mode.
Yeah, like the story in a game.
No. I think one that really touched me was Halo 3. What about you?
I'm not gonna go back and just say like because my favorite game was Red Dead Redemption, so I'm not gonna pick the same thing for it. But I think the best story in a game for me would have to have been Modern Warfare, that series then, because I can't pick the same thing. Of course, the Modern Warfare series was so fun.
All right.
What is the sport that you dislike the most?
Soccer. Just because.
That was fast.
Just because. I know. I read the question before. I was like, oh man, don't like soccer. Basketball is great though. I'd like not just because you said that, but
Yeah.
I like watching basketball. Yeah, soccer.
All them
sorry,
slam
guys,
dunks and
like
goals.
soccer.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. What about you, Harry?
The sport that I dislike the most would have to be golf.
Oh, I didn't even think like that. Yeah.
Golf
Yeah.
is a sport, and that is one that I dislike the most.
All right. So the next question, I'm kind of confused in. Hold on. If you can pick the type of movie, comma, what would be the setting it would be in? Okay, I get what you're saying. Like what
Okay.
genre?
Yeah, you get to pick what genre and what type of like scenario is it.
I'd be Thor, and I'd be there crushing Thanos, his fist, and he says you should have aimed for the nuts. But what about you?
It was funny because I had a dream just the other day, and basically how it was is like way in the future, and like society has already been like destroyed and stuff like that. So everybody had to live underground. Like say World War III happened and all that. Yep, and
Fallout 420.
Yep, and the world just basically got contaminated on the air, so everybody had to live underground. We're not just gonna go into Fallout. Don't worry. And the scenario was like there was mutations going on, so people were like vampires and stuff like that. I became into the vampire society and shit like that. So people were trying to kill me, and that was like the whole point of the dream. I didn't try to kill anyone; they tried to kill me, which, of course, other people would be like, okay, but I think that would be a really cool like thing to have a movie for. And say if I even get big in YouTube, what I want to do is actually I want to make home movies. Like I actually want to do my own things, get my own actors. Like say I want to be an actor. Like that'd be fun. Of course, that goes with the Leonardo DiCaprio thing. But like I would actually want, like, say in my own movies, like I would want to be some kind of actor into it, so it'd be fun. All right,
That's
so the
pretty
next one is your favorite meme.
Johnny, Johnny.
Yes, Papa.
You eat all my beans?
Spit on him. My man was that. Oh shit. Fucking hell.
Они обходят нас с тыла! Перезаряжают! Прикройте меня! Противник на северо-востоке! А я прикрою северо-запад! Противник на юге! Они заряжают с юго-востока! Заметим противник на юго-западе! Так точно!
What happened?
Alright, so your current setup.
Me,
'Cause I'm
I
gonna
just
forget.
use a standard hard drive and an Xbox. I just record from there onto it, or I would broadcast from Mixer. And I use some Astro A10s, the same thing that
Hold on. Here.
Kernels
Same thing.
using.
You got your box up there? Yeah, I got the same thing, baby. I got the same thing.
All right, so everybody will
Same
see,
headset and
and
everything, man.
right there, that right there is the headphones I use. Of course, I have like the whole collection right there. That's my controller. That's a pop head of Wolverine. That's my phone. That is some wireless headphones. I really like them because of Skull Candy. But that's just my stuff. Your dream setup.
My dream setup. Oh boy. I'd be fine with whatever. As long as I have a decent gaming computer. I just need something that can, something that can handle a decent editing software. Something, and this is just like my setup for a computer that I'm talking about now. That's what I really have a dream setup for. And just being able to, know how to do this. I mean, I'm still new to YouTube, not like making videos and stuff, but learning what works for me. And I think just my dream setup is me knowing what works best and having what works best for me with me. But yeah, I mean, like obviously having, like a 4K monitor, stuff that runs nice, feels nice, looks nice. But yeah, what about you?
For me, I think right now, I basically have everything except for I just want these two things. I just need a better PC. Why I need a PC, I have a Chromebook. You can't really do much with that. But I just want a PC, maybe even Elgato. That's it.
Hi, Harry. What's the best commercial for a video game that you've ever seen?
The best commercial for a video game that I've ever seen. I remember every time I seen this on TV, all I did was I told everybody in the house, look, don't change the channel. I want to watch this right now. Don't anybody mess with anything.
I'm not touching it.
It was the Modern Warfare 2 commercial. The first one that came out, the one where it had Eminem playing, and then like it showed like all of that, and it showed like
yeah.
perfect. So, what about you?
Man, video game commercial. Like the one that got me the hype the most, I guess is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I think one that got me hyped. I mean, one that really got me excited was Fallout 76. But if we're talking about like before, now, I even like not too long ago, I think Sea of Thieves.
Mhm.
I think Sea of Thieves would have to be it. All right.
That's fair. All right. So, have you ever paid full price for a game and regretted it?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Before you waste your money on a game called TerraTech, let me just tell you, it is buggy. It is not fun. It's just solo, and you get destroyed all the time. And it's $30 on Xbox, so just don't waste your money. But yeah, what about you?
I think the game that I paid full price for and regretted it was State of Decay 2. Now, the game is not bad, but there's just not enough stuff to do in it. There's literally just updates that improve nothing. There's too many microtransactions now that when I first bought it, the game just it looked so awesome that you were able to play it with your friends. The first one had so much stuff to do. Second one was kind of crappy, in my opinion.
All right. All right. So, what game have you put most time into?
Red Dead Redemption, most definitely. I've played the campaign 6 times, doing just random stuff every time. I remember I played one time trying to stay neutral, one time trying to stay good, one time trying to stay bad, one time doing 100% completion, which I did. I want to make that like a series onto my YouTube, but I tried and kind of failed halfway. So we'll see what happens with that. Maybe I might do it again, maybe not. Well, only time can tell.
All right.
And then all the other times were just for the story. So, what about you?
What was the question again? What game have I put most time into? So there's like 2. I don't know which one is the best with time, but either Skyrim or other one just lost my mind. Hold on. What game have I put most time into?
Skyrim has to be the second most time that I put into it. I remember I still never beat it.
Thank you.
Wait, no, I beat it only once, but there was so much things that I did into it before I even did that.
Okay, all right. So I had Skyrim and Destiny. Now let me just put this in perspective for you. Skyrim has at least 115 alternate different endings to it. The whole game. And I played the whole campaign through and through. I think 11 times, just because I enjoyed the game so much. All right. So what game's fan base would you want to bring back to life?
One fan base that I would want to bring back to life. The one thing that I mean by this is just like a game where the multiplayer is dead, and you want more people to come back.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. For me, I think the fan base that I really want to bring back is probably what was a game that I had so much you probably would be Red Dead Redemption. Because I remember trying to get into like lobbies and stuff. There's always a hacker. There's always a hacker just floating in the sky and killing people. You can't do anything about it because they're invisible, and it just makes it kind of unplayable. Which the multiplayer was fun. It's funner than GTA 5. And no, I won't go there. It was just as fun as GTA 5 for me. And I'm talking about 360 days. I don't play much of it now.
All right. I think a fan base that I'd like to bring back would have to be PUBG. Now, there is still a fan base there, but Fortnite is just completely taken over more than half their fan base, and I want it to go away because the game is cancerous, and I want PUBG to be brought back to life. I mean, they're really trying right now with the Battle Pass and everything they're adding, but I just want more people just to enjoy it, have fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, question 31.
All right, your favorite YouTuber or a YouTuber you look up to?
So recently I've stumbled upon a guy, I don't know if you've heard of him, but Mini Lad.
Yep, I've been watching him a lot.
Mm-hmm. He's great. But I think the one YouTuber I'd have to look up to. Yeah, probably Mini Lad. I like his way of looking at things. I like the way he does his videos, and as well as you. I like seeing the way that you do things. I mean, you've been doing this for 7 years, and you're a pro at this now, and you understand what works for you. And I think seeing how that works for you kind of influences me to just be myself. And I think doing that is the best thing I can do for myself and the channel. So what about you? Who's your favorite YouTuber?
My favorite YouTuber would have to be all he does is commentary. My bad.
That's okay.
And I know there's gonna be a lot of people that be like, "Oh my god, he's commentation."
Oh my gosh.
But the YouTuber that I look up to the most is his name is the Rad Brad,
I've heard of him.
and I remember seeing him before he even had 1 million subscribers. I remember watching him do Far Cry 3, and as soon as I seen Far Cry 3, I was there like when he made his first video for Far Cry 3. That's how I found out. And then I kept watching and watching and watching and watching, and I still watch him to this day. And that was like 4 or 5 years ago. and he's the reason why I do YouTube. He made me actually want to do YouTube. Of
Wow.
course, my commentary isn't like his, where he's just like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" Mine's more.
Dead silent. Yeah, that's something to work with. I mean, I definitely, yeah, I understand where you're coming from with that. So yeah, that's all the questions I had for you, Harry. I really enjoyed this video so far. I hope we can do more things like this in the future. Is there anything else you wanted to ask me?
Nope, that was all the questions. Hopefully there's gonna be a part 2 with alternate different questions. Maybe a little
Definitely.
less, because this is probably gonna be a very long video and it's gonna take a long time to edit. But worth it.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see how it turns out. Alright, all we can say now is everybody get ready for part 2 and peace out.
All right. See you guys.